So I've hit a wall. So I've realised something quite important. I need to distinctly change the way that I approach this project. This project was designed to be a plain and simple progress report on my various projects. However, I have now for 2 weeks gotten minimal work done on any of the things that I can show you for the very least. The only thing that I did get done this week was I solved my issues with and thus completed Prodigy. But you can't see that. That's for me. The only footage I have of this process is this 10-second clip. It's working. It's finally working. Oh my god, I spent 3 hours troubleshooting this. Like, I have ideas, I have works, I have things that I'm doing, I just can't show you them. They're not for public consumption. But I also can't leave this alone. I can't just miss a week. And I also can't just say again that I haven't done anything, because that will get boring very quickly. So let's go for a walk. All of this project's week 4 post outside, take 1, reseated. So let me fill you in on some context. I'm a student, I've just completed my GCSEs and I did these during COVID-19, so instead of the normal assessments that most students have to do, I instead had to do 24 pseudo-assessments, limited to 45 minutes each. At current, I'm volunteering at my local middle school, and when I'm not doing this, I am spending time with friends and family, or I'm working on projects. As a side note, this project is written and recorded on the Friday and then edited across the weekend, meaning that if I want to include something that I do within this project, I only have 4 to 5 days to do it. In fact, when I mentioned Prodigy earlier, that had to be written into the script at a later date because I in fact had written this script on Thursday because I knew what I needed to do for this week. The current format of this project indicts that I make progress on projects every single week, but I don't think that that's feasible. While it is a challenge and while it will help me to make progress on projects, I just don't think that between where I'm not able to work, where I don't want to work, and where I have to work on other things, I don't think that leaves room for me to just focus this series on projects. So let's think about what we can do here. I got distracted by a bird. I'm a competent programmer. Over the past few years, I've gained experience in a number of frameworks and services, and I would hope to develop knowledge in a lot more of them as time goes on throughout this series. I'm also fairly decent at producing media. I'm nowhere near an expert, nor am I particularly experienced, but I have what I need to make what stuff I want to. And as I develop stuff, for instance, this series itself, I learn things as I go along. For instance, the series has been fundamental in my understanding of editing and how I can go about it. The thing is, I just don't know where to go from there. I could try vlogging, but I don't think that works for the series for you or for me. I could try using clips from my streams, but I don't stream often enough to make that feasible for a weekly series. So this needs to be independent, detached from everything else I do, and able to work when I cannot. So, if it's alright with you, I think I've got a new idea for the format. When possible, this will be a series about my projects. Whenever I've been working on them, I will always focus on telling you what I can about what I'm working on. That's why the series will still be called All of Us Projects, because it will still be focused on my projects. However, I'm going to make this more bi-directional. I'm going to give you the ability to input in the comments in wherever I allow you. I may even set up a Discord in time. I will let you give me advice on UI, on designs, on stylistic choices, on development choices. I'll ask for help from you, because I want to make this a conversation. And when I'm suffering with personal issues or when I'm working on personal projects, I'll share what I can about them and what I'm learning from them. But mostly, I'm just going to talk. That's a common theme in what I do.